So, okay. I'm very excited to be here. I'm a little bit cold, so if I say something and you can understand me, that's okay. Because I practice a lot, and Alex, my fiance, said like, you need to say ed, and I said like, I can't say ed, I'm cold. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna happen sometime. So hello everyone. When Liz, she's my supervisor, my amazing supervisor. So when she told me, oh, you need to just speak on the Thorathon, and I said like, okay, great, crisis. So she said, yes, it's about crisis, like how Jews respond to crisis, especially after October 7. And I thought like, okay, what am I gonna do? Maybe I do like arts and crafts or some activities. And then I stopped and I said, Maayan, how you deal with crisis after October? Sorry, cold.
You're fine.
After October 7. And what helped me the most, it was my job in my special unit in the army. I was a civilian who worked in the army for 2 years. And I'm gonna talk about it. So in this amazing picture, you can see me in my last day before I come over here. Oh my god, it's so cold, sorry. With all my soldiers, and yeah, okay.
Maya, you want water?
Alex,
Yes, please.
Alex is getting you some.
Thank you. So keep it, that's okay.
Somebody's getting her some. Thank
Okay.
you.
So, a little bit about myself. So as you know, every kid who finished high school have to serve in the IDF, in the Israel Defense Forces. Hello. Come over here. Okay, so everyone have to serve, but when it was my time, I thank you. Oh. Good catch. Right. So when it was my time, I felt it's not the right time for me, and I want to develop my my skills, and I want to learn more. So I made like a deal with the army, with the IDF. They told me, okay, you can learn 2 years, more 2 years, but you have to bring your skills to the army. So I learned filmmaking. Woo. And in the army, I served in a special unit called Hebet. Hebet in Hebrew, it's הדרכה באמצעות טכנולוגיה. I know big words. So it's instruction through technology. Okay? Yay, that's the beautiful logo that we have. And a lot of our
Talking to the microphone.
Sorry. Okay, so a lot of our posters that we made, and my soldiers filmmaking, soldier doing really good and important things. So, there is a lot of units in the army who work with filmmaking. Some of them for the news, for the social media, but our unit making instructional tools for unit and soldiers in the army. We making a presentation, videos, learning programs to soldiers and units to learn better. Like you know when you watch like DIY videos, you know what is DIY?
Yes.
DIY? I told you. Oh. She said like, I don't know what is DIY. You don't need to say DIY. So like everyone knows what is DIY. Okay, so so you saw DIY and said like, oh, it looks so easy, I need to do it, and never do it. Okay, so exactly, yeah. So that's what we do, but they have to do it. So it's helped them to learn better and learn quickly, and it's also helped the commanders focus on practical training instead of classroom lessons. So they saw the video, the commanders speak a little bit about like the weapon or the stuff, and then they go to practical, and it's better. Do you remember COVID-19? Yes, of course we do. I know. So even back then, we made a short video. We knew like nothing. Okay, it's even like we're not wearing a mask yet. It was crazy, but we made a short video that I'm gonna present you. and it was and for all the units in the army. So that was amazing. Okay, I know. Okay, some of the videos gonna be in Hebrew or like something with Hebrew, but it doesn't matter. You don't need to read it or something. Okay, I'm gonna explain. Smoking a cigarette in the army is a big issue, okay? Everyone do it. Let's sing out loud. Good job. Pushing your hands, not touching. Step back. That's in her ends. Everyone. Okay. And credit. Of course, we need credit. That was great. Thank you. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Okay. So not yet. So I was a video editor in the army, and it was like wonderful 2 years. And this kind of video that you saw before, it took us to film and like do all the stuff between 2 weeks till a month. So that's our schedule was, and it was amazing and unbelievable. And I do what I love, and that was like a gift for me. And I have so much fun. So I said, like, why can't stay for 2 more years? And they said, okay, let's go. And I was a civilian in the army. I work in the army. It's not so common, but I love it. And in this time, I was in like a different job. I was in charge about the all video section, and it was amazing. I had 30 soldiers, and we made wonderful things. And we really love to take some like an issue or a problem and script it and just like filmmaking and like, let's think about it. Maybe we can film it like in this, or maybe in this color, in this angle. It was like pretty rubbish, but it was good. So I'm gonna show you a really big and famous video that we made. I think in YouTube we have, I said no, why are you here? Okay, so I think like Ofik said like I really wanna come and say like no, don't come, it's making me nervous, and he did. Okay, it's a really famous video, and we have a lot of views. I can't remember how much, but it's really famous. And also we have subtitles in English, so that's amazing, you know? That's great, so we're gonna watch it. If you feel like a little bit too much, it's like too much, just say it and I can stop.
לעתים בסיום הלחימה או בהפוגה בין אירועי הלחימה, יהיו חיילים שעדיין יפגינו סימנים של תגובת קרב והתקשו לחזור לתפקוד.
אורות.
Outside to the right.
There you go, perfect.
ההפוגה מאפשרת לך, מפקד, זמן להשתמש בניסיונך ובכלים מתקדמים יותר, כדי לסייע בהתאוששות ובחזרה לתפקוד.
אני איתך פה. מיכאל, אני צריך שתגיד לי עכשיו באיזה פלוגה אתה משרת. מעולה, מיכאל. אני עכשיו צריך שתגיד לי מי היה איתך פה בחלון. מיכאל, מי היה איתך פה עכשיו בחיפוי? יואב. מיכאל, תספר לי עכשיו מה קרה. מי שנכנסנו למבנה ועד לרגע זה, לפריטי פרטים.
נכנסנו לבניין, פיצוץ יאללה, הייתי יכול לעזור.
מיכאל, תשאר באותה נקודה. היה פיצוץ גדול ומה קרה לאחר מכן?
אמרו שאנחנו צריכים חיפוי על החדר הזה שנפגע, אז הלכנו לחפות,
תמשיך.
אני ואתה הלכנו וביקשת ממני לחפות פה עם יואב על החלון הזה.
מעולה, תמשיך.
פשוט יריתי עד שהפסקנו.
תחזור על זה עכשיו, מההתחלה ועד הסוף בלי לעצור, ברצף.
נכנסנו לבניין.
תמשיך.
המ"פ ביקש שנתחלק לחדרים, שמענו פיצוץ אדיר, ואז המ"פ אמר ללכת לתגבר חדר אחד שנפגע. אתה אמרת לי לחפות פה עם יואב על החלון הזה, ירינו עד שהפסקנו.
מעולה, מיכאל. אני עכשיו צריך שתקום, תשטוף את הפנים, אחר כך תחזור לפה, תנקה את הנשק ותסדר את האפוד. מה אתה מעדיף לעשות קודם?
אני אנקה את הנשק.
מעולה. תן יד. קום. קום, מיכאל. קום.
Sorry. Okay. So now you know why it was so popular. And okay, that's what it like. Actually, fun fact about this video: we made it like I think I don't know 5 years ago. No war, really nice, and was good. And when the war start, everyone asked us at the video like, you have a video about it? We have the video. So yeah, that was a really important video. Actually, when filmmaking watched the video, we always like, why we're filming in like this angle? We need to do it like different. But yes, that's important. I know. And
It was fine.
yeah, thank you. So as you know, the army have two jobs: to preparing for war or being a war. So our job is for preparing to war, like because we're doing a training, we train the soldiers, we train the units. So that's our job. But what happened when we in war? So and on October 7th, the army went into a combat that without being fully prepared, as you know. And I'm gonna tell you a secret. And before the 7th of October, most of our units' work was focused on Judea and Samaria area. We thought like it's gonna be like a hot over there and it's gonna be a fight there, and a lot of our training was in this area, and we was like totally shocked that's happened. So after October 7th, me and my old team sat down and thought like what we should do, what we need to do. And actually, a little bit before how we made the video, we get all the information from a combat or soldiers, and they tell us like all the information, and we script it and film it. So we don't have the knowledge. Like I don't know how to react in real time in fighting, but I know that because I have the knowledge from the other soldiers in combat. So no one can lead us or tell us what to do after October 7th because no one knows what to do. So first of all, we took all our videos or presentation and just share it everywhere. Everywhere we can like share it. We share it like in WhatsApp. Don't tell anyone, but on WhatsApp, on computers. Even we like print it and like share it everywhere. That was crazy. And we realized that many reserving need to training fast, because they civilian, they have like their own life, and now they need, yes, I know, and now they need to fight and fight fast. So some of them get a really like new weapons, and they don't know what to do and how to handle them. So we filmed like in 24 hours a movie and share it everywhere. Remember I told you before it took us like 2 weeks or a month to do a video. So in 24 hours, that was unbelievable. I work at, I don't know, 4 and 3 p.m. It was AM, sorry. I'm still confused. Yes, and it was unbelievable. I don't know how I made it, but I made it. So I think I have, okay, so maybe I think you have like a lot of question about how can she share this old videos with us? It's not like top secret how she can do it. No, not all of them. So we have 4 levels of classification. That's a new word that I learned. Yay! And all of that, what I'm talking with you right now, I'll share with you, it's unclassified. Thank you, unclassified. So you can see it, it's on YouTube, and we have a YouTube channel, so you can watch it, and you can watch other video. I don't think you can understand them because they're in Hebrew, but sure, you can. You're welcome. And also another story. So after October 7, many units, commanders reach out to us and like tell us, okay, we have a big issues with the drones. We have a lot of drones. We don't know if it's our drones, it's like the enemy drones, and we don't know how to deal with them. So we made a video about it, and this video was unbelievable and saved so many lives. And I'm proud to say it. And Alex here, like, handing his hand because he watched the video as a soldier, I think. So that's unbelievable. Actually, I have I don't know, to share this story. Okay, I'm gonna share this story. So it's a little bit personal with Alex. So after October 7, I don't know if you know, he said like in 24 hours he go down and serve in Gaza, and we like don't talk, I think 2.5 months, and we not talk, not seeing each other. That was crazy. And when he come back home, like you immediately like imagine like, I don't know, like a movie, like romance movie. Oh my God, my love. No, so we just put down our phones, go to a different room, and like, what do you know? Tell me everything you know. I'm gonna tell you everything you know. Share the information. So yes. And he said to me, he have a really cool new weapon. It's called Negev 7. It's really cool. It's like, and I said like, oh yeah, I know this weapon. You know, like you can use it like in left-handed and right-handed both, and it's pretty cool. And he looked at me and say like, wow, how did you know? And I said like, we made a movie about it. So that, yeah, that's our job. I'm gonna show you a video about how to clean your, it's look like a small problem, but actually it was a really big problem, because a lot of soldiers told us like it's in this area in the fight you have a lot of dirt and sand, and it's like you can fight and shoot when your weapon is so dirty. So we reached out with some combat who really like pro with guns, and he said I have a really cool and fun solution, so maybe we can film it and share it everywhere. And that's what we done, and it was pretty cool and smart, and it helped a lot. Yay. Here we just like write what he's do. It's with a sellotape, masking tape, I think.
It was like that.
In Israel, it's called Tessa. It's called Tessa in Hebrew.
No.
Izo.
Iso.
The translation into English is Tessa.
And yes, it's another stuff how to clean very quickly, and he done it so quickly that we need to just like slow it down to understand what he's doing. We also believe like you can see, you can read, you can listen. Here they don't want us to put some videos, like informational videos, so they said they want just to write and see, and everyone can learn different, you know? Some of the people need to read, some of the people need to hear, some of the people just need to see something.
Yeah.
So we go like all of it and do all of it.
What did the tape do? I didn't understand.
It's a sellotape. It's upside down. I think he just roll it, and after like you want to say, because you know better than
the
me.
duct tape stops the dust from going into the gun, and then when you shoot the gun, the duct tape doesn't stop the bullet. You know, it just shoots.
Yeah. Thank you. You're the best. Okay, yeah. Everyone here? Okay. And and that's how we worked of many months until the time came when we were asked to make debriefing, right? It's also a new word. Debriefing videos. So debriefing videos, this video is supposed to show exactly what happened step by step, being very objectively as possible, and you can say your opinion. You can say like, when I said say your opinion in movie, is like even if I took a different angle or a different color, that's also an opinion. Like when I show or present someone in low angle, it's make him so huge, and it's also like saying something. And here we can say nothing. And how you can say nothing when you have a lot of say, you know, like you have a lot of say and a lot to say. Thank you, and you can say nothing. I wish I can show you some. I can't show you everything, not for after October 7th, because it's top secret, as you know. But we made some videos before October 7th, but it's a little bit different. We took some events that happened before and do some conclusion videos. We do like a remake and then put a conclusion after it. I'm gonna show you a video of fire. Right? Yes. A fire that happened at a base before October 7th. And things got no one hurt, but a lot of damage. And the commander asked us to do that video to share the conclusion to everyone, and like, don't do it again, please. It's really stupid, and it's really like it's pissed me off to see it. But yeah. A lot of videos today. I know it's in Hebrew, but you can understand. I trust you.
Yeah. I already know what's happening.
You just need to see nothing. They're talking about movies.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I know. It's all light. It's not a real fire. Yes, Baruch Hashem, it's just light. An effect. Don't worry. The drama, you have to put some drama in the movie, you know. All of them not actors,
Yeah.
like at all.
Total soldiers.
It's not easy to work with them. And conclusions. Of course, we have some conclusions. And yeah, you can understand. That's okay.
What's it say?
Does it say,
It said like you
don't effing smoke and don't put out when you do?
Yes, you need to smoke in the to smoke in the areas like you can smoke. The best way to take care about fights to limnoa.
To stop.
To stop it.
Prevent it, yeah.
So
Only here.
Are they too young to know?
they're not too young. Some of them like tired. Some of them like want to break the rules. Some of them like it doesn't matter. Nothing gonna happen. You know. So yes, I know this is really Israeli and not American stuff to do. I know. I know.
Oh, yeah.
My boyfriend's apartment once burned down for that exact reason.
So, okay, but after October 7th, the briefing videos became different. Before that, when I was a commander, okay, never mind. Okay, in the army, there's something was called the soldier potential. Okay, it's made up of three main factors: knowledge, personal life, and motivation. And everyone like affect each other. And when you became a combat, you learn how to deal with it. You learn your soldiers, so you know how their motivation, how their personal life, and what her knowledge is. So. I thought I knew my soldiers very well, but after October 7th, everything changed, because everything changed. Their motivation changed, their personal life changed. Some of them knew someone who kidnapped or killed or something, and everyone affect each other. So it wasn't easy to understand how to deal with them, to deal with the soldiers. But also, I have like a really difficult to handle with the situation, because we have a mission. Okay, we need to do the video. We have to make it, but I really don't want to hurt them and hurt them feelings and put them in like out of their control. So. It was really difficult and challenge for me, but
Stop touching the microphone.
I have to, because I really need to see, and I want you to hear
I
me.
can hear you anyway.
Yes, okay. So one of my really memorial, okay. One of the most memorable video for me was the first one we made. Senior commanders from the Border Defense Forces, you know what is it? Tatspitaniyot, if you heard it before. Came to us with the footage and from security cameras and recordings from lookout soldiers. תצפיתניות, who were killed, like almost everyone was killed there, and they want to make a video, like conclusion video. And we have to see all the raw footage. And you know what's gonna be, and you know what will be the end, and you really don't want it to end like that, but you have to see everything. So I sat over there with my soldiers, and we all watch it very quietly. It's never happened before. We never watch it very quietly, but it's different. And I learned about my soldiers really. I thought I knew them, but I didn't, because I saw them really strong, and I'm so proud of them. I realized that even though I thought I knew my soldiers and the potential, the war changed them. They became more mature and more professional, and I felt like so proud of them. So, and I also discovered a lot of things about myself. I learned that I can sometimes be very strict, but it's come from a place of sensitivity. I realized that even though I hearing and learning about terrifying events happening in the middle of the war, and my partner in Gaza, and I'm alone, and I need to deal with, I can't wake up until early in the morning. Some of them, yes. And I'm very worried about it, but I can still be very professional and give 100% of myself. So I'm also proud of me. And I also learned that I'm really good commander. I know how to understand my soldiers, give them a space to talk, but also put them in the place when they need to. And the most important thing I learned about myself, that sometimes being alone, it's not so bad. I know you say like, oh, I wish I'm gonna be alone sometimes, but you know, when you're like in your relationship, you always want to be for each other, and you can't be for him, I can't be for you in the right time. So it was like tough for me, but also it's important to give myself a space and listen to myself and trust my instinct. And I want to show you one more video. Actually, it's not about, you can't understand like everything, nothing, but it's this specific videos is important for me, because in the day we filmed it, I was feeling very bad. I felt alone, I was mad about the universe, about God, about like my soldiers, about my unit, and everything just went wrong, and it was like a really big crisis over and over and over again, and I can't believe we make the movie. And after I saw the finished movie, I understand that's okay. That's okay to be sad, that's okay to be angry. For me, this video isn't perfect, and there are a lot of small mistakes you probably won't notice, but still this video is good enough to help the soldiers, and that's what helped me, you know, like sometimes I just stop and said, your work helped for a lot of soldiers, your work saved life, so put your feeling a little bit outside and be focused on the mission, because your mission is important. So we're gonna watch the movie, and if you have any question, I'm here. And I also want to say, when I think about what helped me to over crisis, is just to know that I help someone else, to know that I help and I'm save life in my own way, because I'm not a fighter. I can't I'm terrible with guns, believe me. No, okay, and I can bring my skills, and that's the whole impact, and that's what made me so proud of myself and proud of the unit and the soldiers. So we're gonna watch the movie, and if you have any questions, so I'm here. You don't need to understand. It's just a symbol.
I am in this place, we
אהלן, אני בני ואבא בן 29, מ"פ בגדחן 7107, מ"פ א', גדוד ההנדסה של חטיבת הנחל. כחלק מההיערכות להמשך הלחימה, הגענו פה למתקן IMI, המכללות הצבאיות, לבצע פה אימון ירי ואימון פרט וצמד, כדי להעלות את הכשירות ולהתכונן למלחמה. ביצענו פה ירי משמעותי ואימון שהוא שונה ממה שאנחנו מבצעים בדרך כלל, לא במטווחים רגילים, בתוך שטח בנוי, אימון שהוא מותאם לסביבת הלחימה. הוא מכין את הלוחמים בצורה הכי טובה והכי קרובה לשדה הקרב. אנחנו מנצלים את הימים הקרובים והימים האחרונים כדי להכין את הכוח ולדמות להם את סביבת הלחימה בצורה הטובה ביותר. ופה במתקן אנחנו מצליחים לעשות את זה בצורה מקצועית, מהירה, יעילה, בלי הרבה בזבוזי זמן, בלי הרבה הדרכות. מדריכים מאוד מאוד מקצועיים ומאוד מנוסים. החבר'ה מאוד מאוד רוצים ללמוד, מאוד רוצים להשתפר ומאוד רוצים להגיע בצורה הטובה ביותר ללחימה.
The most efficient thing that has ever created was this. The most efficient thing.
שלום,
We can say
לוחם במילואים ביחידת יהלום, והמטרה שלנו כאן במבנה הזה זה לתרגל לוחמה בשטח בנוי. כפי שניתן לראות, המבנה מאוד מורכב ומדמה הרבה זירות שונות של לוחמה. המטרה שלנו כאן במתחם הזה זה בעצם לתרגל לוחמה בשטח בנוי. המתקן פה מאפשר לנו בעצם לתרגל פלוגה שלמה, השתלטות על מתחם. בנוסף יש פה מבנים עם אופציות שונות של ממדי גובה ומתחמים שונים, ככה שזה מאתגר אותנו ונותן לנו עוד ניסיון ועוד הכנה לקראת מה שנצטרך לעשות בשטח. המתקן הזה מאוד עזר לנו בעצם באורגניות של הצוות, מבחינת חלוקת תפקידים, מי הולך לאיפה, שליטה בכוח, תרגול של כוחות שנפרסים לאזורים שונים, ובככה אנחנו בעצם יכולים להתאמן על אזור שאנחנו לא נדע לאיפה אנחנו הולכים אליו, ובאמת איך שולטים בכוח את כל התפקוד שלו.
Okay, Alex, you want to? I will explain about this because you used it a lot in your military.
The place which you just saw in the video was one of the most efficient places that the Israeli Defense Forces created. Just in the last year, me personally, I've trained in that area 10 times, and that's a lot for the army. It's a very compact day with martial arts, shooting, medical crisis training. It's a very, very efficient thing to do in Jerusalem. It's based.
In Jerusalem? So, yes, kind of. Okay.
Can't explain it.
I don't know. Baflachish. I don't know.
Baflachish,
if you know. Okay.
exactly.
So thank you guys. It was an honor. Yes.
Have you received psychological training, or does the Army train you for everything that you learned? You talked about learning about yourself and how you were proud of what you could do, but how you also were working so much with the soldiers and proud of them. How did you get that kind of emotional training?
I think I'm very mature, so that's what made me to think about it. But yeah, thank you. But when like in the time you feel like awful, you feel like you hate everyone, but it's like I remember one of the soldiers just came to my office and said like, "Oh, thank you," and I said, "For what?" And he said like, "I don't know, you're here for us, you listen to us, and you talk about your feeling and share with us, so it's helped us to listen to you and share our." So I think when we talk each other and like it doesn't matter if you're a commander or not, we share our feelings because it's different time right now, and I think that's helped me a lot to understand like how, and also like being here and being outside, you know, like kind of outside the bubble, and like think, wow, what it was like an awful year for me and why it was awful year for me, and like understand why and think about it. It's helped me a lot, and also my family, they're great.
Were they training with live ammunition?
I'm not sure it's live. Okay, yes, it's live, but with no bullies.
Are there any?
Oh, with?
This is
But
the
I think
reason.
it's supposed to be fake, no, like with a collar.
There's
or something?
one house there that you can use fake bullets, and then the rest of the place you can use
Okay,
live bullets
sorry.
because they have special walls and you get stuck in the walls. And
Okay, sorry about it. Yeah.
Are there any females in the combat units?
And not some of them, not a lot, but some of the units have a woman. Yes, and it's amazing. Yes.
You said you were in the army for 2 years, and then you became a civilian
Yeah.
leader. Was there an option to stay in the army and still do that?
In my
job?
unit, no. In my unit, no.
Okay.
It's you have to be a civilian. I know rules.
No,
I know. Stupid. I know.
When you were in during the 2 years, did you go through the same basic training? In other words, teaching you how to shoot a gun or different aspects of.
So yes, but it was a little bit different. It's not the same units, but also we work with a lot of units. So everyone did like different. But before the 7th of October, it was more like in general. Like training in general, training was not like specific stuff, and after 7th of October, it was more specific.
I think he's asking if you had to do the soldier training.
Me? No, look at me. No.
ההבדל בין 0.2 ל-0.5.
Okay, you have like a lot. Okay. I do some training, okay, but it's a different because you have some levels of training. When you serve in the army at the beginning, you have a training, a basic training, and I do like a really, really, really basic training. But Alex do like a lot.
If you were near the Gaza border and you had a gun with you, where the Gaza attacked Israel, would you have been able to defend yourself?
That's a really good question.
Would you have been able to shoot the Gazans?
Me
or
specifically?
try to prevent one of your friends to get killed?
It's a really good question. Me specifically, no. Because the last time I shoot a weapon was in 2000 something. But when I go there, I'm not going alone. I have some soldiers who's like know how to defend me and my units, and we're not alone. And it's very like it's important question, and it's a really good question. But I know what you mean. I know it's not make the sense like you're in the army, you have to defend yourself. But a lot of, we call it job nikim, because they doing like a regular job, it's called. But everyone bring himself to the army. Not everyone have to be a fighter or a combat or something like that. Even though I bring my skills, I helped Israel defend herself. So we have a lot of jobs like that, but everyone, her main job is defends Israel in the other way. It's not have to be with a weapon, for example. But thank you. It's a really good and important question. Okay, I think. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here and listening to me. Thank you.